Students, as we have already understood about tenses, we have also tested our knowledge, tested our concept through some of the questions related to tense, in which we came to know how we can identify a certain type of sentence, means identify tense in a certain kind of sentence. Now, this is very essential to know about the uses of specific type of tenses, because what we face means we generally face problem in using tenses in our day-to-day sentences, in our day-to-day English language, in our day-to-day works related to English. Either it is speaking, writing, or comprehending something after reading. So let us now sort out the problems related to the use of tense. I'll be taking, we'll be understanding this use with the help of a tense chart, which will give you a glimpse of the structures once again. This chart is going to help you a lot in understanding the tense and its uses. It is also going to give you, we can say, it is also going to help you out in recalling the structures that we have already studied. As you can see the chart, over here, that here the chart contains indefinite continuous, perfect and perfect continuous, past, present and future. Here the very first box of this chart is of this tense chart is of past indefinite tense. As I had told you, past indefinite V2 did plus V1. These are the we can say ways of forming past indefinite. So here past indefinite tense is used to express any action that has completed in past. Any action that has completed in past, mean to say, means there is that action is no more connected with the present tense. It has already been finished. It is finished at a certain time in past. So definitely this action, simple past tense, expresses an action that completed in past. I have given one example. She came late last night. So you can see over here, she came late last night. The thing is that last night, the time has been mentioned. Okay, she came late. Okay, last night. It means that the time expresses. Act means what? At a certain time in past, it is the action was over. This is the use of simple past tense. I. In the same way, we can also create I helped my friend. I helped my friend on 2nd of Jan 2019. I helped my friend on 2nd of Jan 2019. Here also we can see that the action of helping the friend was completed in 2nd of Jan 2019 only. So in this way, this past indefinite tense expresses any completed action in past. Okay, let us move to the next tense, that is present indefinite tense. It's very important to know that present indefinite tense has multi-purpose, means has multiple use actually. Present indefinite tense at first is used to express any habitual action. Any habitual action, mean to say, an action means any habit of yours. For example, my habit is to, what I can say, to wake up. My habit is to wake up late in the morning. It means that, or my habit is to wake up early in the morning. So these are the habits of ours. These habits can be expressed with the help of simple present tense. Not only the habits, but the regular action that is taking place is also expressed in simple present tense, that is present indefinite tense. The regular action that takes place every day, the action that takes place every day. For example, I go to my school at 5. I go to my school at 7 a.m. It means what? I go to my school. There is a regular action. I do it every day. I play in the evening. I play with my friends in the evening. This is also a regular action that takes place. So in this way, any regular action that is taking place, that takes place every day, that is also represented through simple present tense. Universal truth. Let us talk about universal truth. For example, stars twinkle at night. Okay, or we can say that the earth revolves around the sun. Okay, it means what? The earth revolves around the sun. It means here the earth, this is also universal truth. Means a universal truth, so that's why it is used with simple present tense or present indefinite tense. If we talk about schedule, this is very important use I'm talking about. The important use I'm talking about in simple present tense. Scheduled action in future. Schedule. And the same example I've given about the scheduled action. Rest all examples were easy for you, so I didn't give. I gave it orally. Here the example has been given. My exams start on Monday. My exams start on Monday. It has not started yet. It has not started. It has neither not started. Exam has not started. It starts on Monday. It is a scheduled action. It is an action that is going to take place in future at a certain time. So this is the scheduled action. For any such scheduled action, we use simple present tense. We use simple present tense, but we express future with it. For example, my exams start on Monday. It has not started. It starts on Monday. My dear students, you might have got notices from your school, and in those notices, you must have seen this particular sentence written, that the school remains the school remains closed due to some certain reason, and it resumes on Monday. It resumes on Monday. It means what? There is also a fixed this is also a fixed schedule of the reopening of the school. That's why such notices reflect these type of sentences. It means the action is scheduled at a certain time in future. That's why they are used with simple present tense. My exams start on Monday. The school resumes on Monday. Like sentences, or PM visits, the Prime Minister visits. Prime Minister visits Bihar tomorrow. Prime Minister visits Bihar tomorrow. This is also a scheduled time in future. So this is the use of present indefinite in future. It's very important. You should keep this specific thing in your mind. Now let us move to future tense specifically. Now future tense, actually an action that is taking place in future. It's simple future. Any action that takes place in future, that is future tense. She will come home early. Okay, this is future tense. Let us move to continuous. So it's very simple about continuous, past continuous tense. Any continuous action that was taking place in past and at a certain time in past, that is called past continuous tense. For example, he was trying to cheat me at a certain time. He was trying to cheat me. That means on some certain day he was trying to cheat me. It means what? This is a short continuous, very short. It's not showing. We can say it's not showing a long continuity. It is showing that at a certain time he was trying to cheat me. Okay, so she was trying to cheat me. This is a continuous tense, past continuous tense. That action was taking place at a certain time. Now, if we talk about present continuous tense, is, am, are plus V4. So definitely present continuous tense. This is also showing continuity, but at a certain time. Continuity means at present something is happening. If at the time of speaking something is happening, that can be shown with the help of present continuous tense. For example, he is watching TV. At the moment he is watching TV. At the moment, it means that now he is watching TV. So this present continuous tense expresses any action taking place at the moment of speaking, or means any action taking place now. That is reflected through present continuous tense. Okay. One more important use of present continuous tense is there, that it also reflects future, but the sentence remains in present but reflects the action to take place in future. For example, we are in the habit of speaking, I am means what? I am coming to school today. It means you are still at your home, but you are talking to your friend and you are telling that I am coming to school today. You have not gone to school, or neither you're doing any action at the moment. But you told your friend that I am coming to school today. Here in this sentence, I am coming to school today. Actually, the sentence is in present continuous, but the sense of the sentence is in future. So it reflects future tense. It means what? Sometimes present continuous, the structure remains present continuous, but it reflects future tense. For example, I am going to Mumbai tomorrow. It means I am going to Mumbai. The means this action is going to take place in tomorrow. The structure is in continuous tense, but still this gives the sense of future. Let us talk about future tense. Will or shall plus be plus will or shall plus be plus V1. This is the structure of future. Will or shall plus be plus V4. This is the structure of future continuous tense. It means future continuous tense means in future somebody will be doing something. In future at a certain time, somebody will be doing something. Some action will be taking place, will be continued at a certain time in future. Here, he will be helping me in my studies. It means what? Somebody will be continuing some work in future. That is expressed over here. Continuity in future, he will be helping me in my studies. It means that if I am a little weak in my studies and I take help from any of my friend, and I am sure that he is my best friend and he will definitely be helping. He will not help me for once. He will keep helping me. Keep helping me in future. So if I'm sure about it, then I can use the sentence he will be helping me in my studies. It means that the action of helping will be continued in future, not for once, but for all the times in future. Okay. Let us carry on now to the perfect tenses. If we talk about perfect tenses, had plus V3 expresses past perfect tense, and past perfect tense expresses any action that had taken in remote past. Remote past means extreme past. There is no relation of the present is there with that action. It means that we are just recalling the event only. We were recalling the incident or any accident that took place with us. Let us see over here that he had taken his lunch before I reached before I reached home. He had taken his lunch before I reached home. You know what? In this sentence, I say it has been said that he had already taken his lunch. Okay, he had taken before my reaching. Here, two actions are taking place. If we talk about past perfect tense, we also use past perfect to express any event that had taken place before simple past tense. It means what? Before simple past. I reached home. This is also a completed action. But before this action, some action had taken place. For that action, we use had, past perfect. It means that any action before simple past tense will be used with past perfect tense. It means what? Any action before simple past tense. Simple past means to say, I reached home. This is simple past tense as we know, the past indefinite tense. And before reaching home also, some action had taken place, and for that action we will use past perfect tense. So this is the use of past perfect tense. And now let us move to the present perfect tense. I have used over here that we can use present perfect for any recently finished action. Recently finished action. It means that impact of that action is still there in your mind. Although the action has been completed, but the impact is still there in your life. The effect is still there in your mind. For such action, we use have or has. For example, I have taught him just now. Just now I have taught him. I have taught him means to say I have taught means any of my friend just now, and still the effect is with you. It means that still your friend is trying to your friend is trying to understand properly. It means that I have taught him just now. This is recently finished. Just now. The action has taken place just now. It has completed just now. For such action, we have used present perfect tense. One more use of present perfect tense is there for our experiences in our life. It means that we have experienced a lot of things, and for such experiences we use present perfect tense. For example, somebody says that I have won many silver medals during my school days. I have won mean to say it is the experience of somebody that he is sharing. Here, one sentence is there regarding that. I have lived in Delhi for 5 years. This is the experience of someone. I have lived in Delhi for 5 years. I have worked in this company for many years. This is also the experience. I have worked as an English teacher for 5 years. This is also the experience of someone. So, if we talk about experiences, we'll be using present perfect tense over here. Now, let us talk about future perfect tense. Will or shall plus have plus V3. This expresses an action that will be finished in future at a certain time. For example, he will have had his lunch by 2 p.m. tomorrow. It means I am actually assuming something, that if somebody says he will have had his lunch by 2 p.m. tomorrow, it means we are talking about somebody that it is sure that by 2 p.m. he will have taken his lunch. By 2 p.m. he will have taken his lunch. It means this is giving any action which is going to be finished by someone at a certain time tomorrow. It means action to be finished at a certain time in future will be shown with the help of future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. Now, let us move to perfect continuous tense. If we talk about perfect continuous tense, here the very first, as I have discussed about perfect continuous, that it gives the sense of long continuity. Long continuity means to say any action that is taking place, that has been taking place for a long time. Okay, that has been taking place for a long time. You can understand this with the help of this short timeline I'm talking about here. The very first is here, it is past, it is present, and okay, this is past, this is present, and this is future. So if you talk about any action that has started here, okay, and it is still that has started in past and still continue, but it stopped here, okay, then this is past continuous. Actually, past continuous means any action that started here, an action that started here, and it remained continued, it remained continued. But see, before reaching present, it completed. It means before reaching present, it has not reached present yet, but it has completed. It means the long continuity, the continuous action started in past and finished in past. That is expressed through past perfect continuous. It means started in past and finished in past. It did not reach present tense. That's why it is called past perfect continuous tense. You can see over here, he had been teaching me English since 2016. The action started in 2016. Maybe the action continued up to 17, 18, and 19, but it means that he is no more teaching me. He is no more teaching me, mean to say it started in 16, but it continued before this before 2020. It means that before the time, before we can say before it is before April 2020. It completed before April 2020 at any some sort means at any time. The time has not been mentioned, but here he had been teaching me English since 2016, means the teaching started in past and completed in past too. This is the long continuity, past perfect continuous. Let's talk about present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous also expresses continuity. It here, let's see this action. If this action actually started in past, but it is still continue, going on and on. Okay, for such action we use present continuous. Present continuous. Okay, This is called present continuous. It means started in past, but it is still going on, going on. It is going on in present, and up to which time it will go, we don't know. But still, at the time of speaking, it is still going on. So, for such action, we use present perfect continuous tense. It also gives long continuity. Started in past and still continue. He has been working here for 6 years. It means that he has not left yet. It means he has been working here. He started the works means in past, and he is still working. He has not left yet. So in this way, we came to know about perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Started in past and still continue. If we talk about future perfect, let us move to future perfect continuous tense. In this tense, here we'll express about that somebody will have been teaching, somebody will have continued working up to some certain time in future. Mean to say, means what, here I have used will have been plus V4, mean to say in May, he will have been teaching me for 7 years. It means that right now I am speaking, if right now I am speaking about someone, he has not completed 7 years till now. Teaching. He has not completed teaching me for 7 years till now, but I calculated that when May comes in May 2020, he will have been teaching me for 7 years in May. It's not, it's April only right now, and he has not completed 7 years right now, but in May, he will have been teaching me for 7 years. It means what? In future, at a certain time in future, some action has been taking place for some certain time. Okay, this is expressed in future perfect continuous tense. So, dear all, I hope the tense chart, the description through tense chart will definitely help you, and it is going to help you in understanding all kinds of structures, the uses of all kinds of structures of tense. So kindly kindly note down the chart so that you can have a very good revision later on. Thank you.